Samsung has exploded higher plus 10.09% to $349,000, a historic single-session move that demands your attention. In this video we break down what is driving this and what it means. Welcome to MTRS_Market Pulse. It is Monday, June 1st, and this is your complete global market briefing. The market is lacking a clear catalyst today, leading to choppy, two-way price action. Let us start with a quick look at how the major global markets are positioned today. Starting with the major global indices. S&P 500 is broadly flat at $7,574.43, awaiting a fresh catalyst. Investor sentiment is being shaped by Tech Weekly. Software earnings help S&P 500 hit 8th week of gains, Investing News Network. NASDAQ 100 is broadly flat at $30,387, awaiting a fresh catalyst. Investor sentiment is being shaped by Tech Weekly. Software earnings help S&P 500 hit 8th week of gains, Investing News Network. Dow Jones slipped minus 0.46% to $50,799. Investor sentiment is being shaped by Tech Weekly. Software earnings help S&P 500 hit 8th week of gains, Investing News Network. DAX is trading lower by minus 0.59% at $24,956. The move follows reports that Tech Weekly, software earnings help S&P 500 hit 8th week of gains, Investing News Network. FTSE 100 is trading lower by minus 0.95% at $10,310. Equity markets are responding to reports that Trump's tariffs, Fed minutes, rumbles Bitcoin by what's moving markets. Now let us turn to some of the biggest names in global equities. Samsung made a dramatic move today, surged plus 10.09% to $349,000. Equity markets are responding to reports that Samsung profit surges over eightfold to beat estimates as RE boom fuels memory chip crunch. TSMC surged plus 5.21% to $440.25 in a significant session. Equity markets are responding to reports that the geopolitics of RE chips will define the future of RE first. Toyota made a dramatic move today, plunged minus 4.49% to $2,905.50. Investor sentiment is being shaped by Toyota's updated electric SUV is turning into a sleeper hit, Electrek. Nvidia surged plus 4.22% to $220.04 in a significant session. Investor sentiment is being shaped by Nvidia has a plan to put its chips in personal computers, The New York Times. Now let us dig into the macro picture driving these moves. On the geopolitical front, the move follows reports that Tech Weekly, software earnings help S&P 500 hit 8th week of gains, Investing News Network. This is adding a risk premium across energy markets and supporting safe haven demand. Central bank policy is at the forefront of investor minds. Equity markets are responding to reports that Trump's tariffs, Fed minutes, rumbles Bitcoin by what's moving markets. Investor sentiment is being shaped by Tech Weekly. Software earnings help S&P 500 hit 8th week of gains, Investing News Network. Turning to commodities. Brent crude surged to $97.29 per barrel, up 5.69% on the session. The move follows reports that oil markets on the brink. Why today's calm may be hiding a historic supply shock, Financial Sense. WTI crude surged to $94.11 per barrel, up 7.73% on the session. The move follows reports that oil markets on the brink. Why today's calm may be hiding a historic supply shock, Financial Sense. Natural gas dropped sharply to $3.20, down 2.61% on the session. The move follows reports that Tech Weekly, software earnings help S&P 500 hit 8th week of gains, Investing News Network. Gold dropped sharply to $4,489.50 per troy ounce, down 1.56% on the session. Safe haven demand is being supported by reports that gold dips with inflation worries rising on Middle East conflict. Let us give you our near-term view on Samsung. From a momentum perspective, the next key resistance for Samsung sits around $369,940. A sustained break above that level could attract further institutional buying. The main risk to the upside scenario is a shift in macro conditions or central bank tone. This is our analytical view, always do your own research. In the currency markets, Euro to US dollar is at 1.16, losing 0.33% on the day. Pound sterling to US dollar is at 1.34, losing 0.17% on the day. US dollar to Japanese yen is at 159.70, gaining 0.27% on the day. Currency markets are reacting to Commission discusses gas and oil supply risks with EU countries as the conflict in the Middle East reaches a 3-month mark. Enriched ec.europa.eu. Here is what we will be watching closely in the days ahead. Keep a close eye on central bank speakers and rate commentary, and key economic data releases. Any one of these could be the catalyst that defines the next major directional move. A quick like takes 1 second and helps this channel grow. We genuinely appreciate it. Subscribe for daily coverage across every major market. Tell us in the comments what you are watching most closely right now. That is all from MTRS_Market Pulse for today. All analysis is for informational and educational purposes only and does not constitute financial advice. Always consult a qualified financial advisor. Trade safe, and we will see you in the next one. That is your full global market briefing from MTRS_Market Pulse. Subscribe and turn on notifications for daily updates.